Machina since 2012. He's also general manager of Dal Electric, having established the company's automation division in 1994. So again, another highly qualified individual. Dal have done many projects across Turkey, in Central Asia. I believe finished recently a plant in Azerbaijan. Is that right, Adnan?
Yeah, that's right.
During the COVID, where they had to commission it remotely. So a lot of experience, but here we're going to talk about a very important reference plant in Turkey that we've featured a lot in our magazine, as it happens, over the last 10 or 15 years. It's a very large export-oriented plant on the coast, relatively near to Istanbul. And I think you'll enjoy seeing this case study. So over to you, Adnan. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Thomas. Hello, everyone. I thank Jean-Francois and Stefan for the very nice presentations. My name is Adnan Can, and I will be presenting new PYRO-PROCESS upgrade and especially DAL APC advanced process control application we have made at Nuh. So yeah, I'm working at DAL more than 25 years by now. I would like to say about the structure of DAL at the beginning. DAL is a group of companies, and each company has its own focus in different cement business segments for supply of services and equipment. And when we come together, all these companies come together, we execute turnkey EPC complete cement plant projects and EPC revamping projects. In Nuh Cement project, the group companies involved were DAL Technique was the main contractor and process designer, and Fons supplied the CLINKER cooler, and DAL APC made the expert advanced process control. So DAL pyroprocess design covers a complete range of services and equipment for the pyroprocess. And as we name it, it is a filter-to-filter concept, and it covers everything between the kiln filter and cooler filter, and it additionally includes the kiln expert advanced process control system. In addition to new projects, our focus is especially on revamping projects, where we can extensively improve performance by the tailor-made solutions and state-of-the-art equipment. And I will focus and continue this presentation on revamping point of view. In the next few slides, I will be shortly briefing you about components of our filter-to-filter concept. Preheater is, of course, one of the key factors for performance. We designed the preheaters tailored to each project and with the balance and dynamics of the project. For revamping projects, the existing preheater is completely analyzed thoroughly, and it is re-engineered. And for the preheater, we achieved the improved performance by state-of-the-art cyclone design. And cyclone modifications and replacements are essential in revamping projects. And how we do it, we have in-house safety simulation teams, and especially with revamping projects, we provide full safety simulation of the existing plant, including all the cyclones, piping, and fans. And we provide the performance increase figures with the plant's constructability analysis and cost impact. We determine the most optimum investment points and investment step possibilities, and with safety analysis of each case and each step. CALCINER is of critical importance for process improvements in terms of efficiency and low NOx emissions and alternative fuel usage. And especially in a revamping project, the construction of a new calciner in existing line can become a challenge. we provide the most optimum solution with our state-of-the-art CALCINER design. So I'm going to quickly. For the revamping project, all equipments of the PYRO-PROCESS is checked for process, and additionally for mechanical wear and operations. We have complete line of solutions and equipment for PYRO-PROCESS, including deep tubes, splash boxes, flap valves, tertiary air duct damper, and INLET chamber design. And for the revamping project of the rotary kiln, we provide solutions and equipment for drive systems, gears, truss systems, tires and rollers. We provide kiln shunt replacements and the rotary kiln parts. To achieve an extensive improvement in performance, inlet and outlet sealing are of great importance. We provide efficient sealing and long lifetime with our graphite plates seals. Pond's clinker cooler of Dal Group is a very efficient cooler and key for revamping projects. In addition to its efficiency, thanks to its modular design with only 40 centimeters width lane modules, it has possibility to fit in existing enclosures. Therefore, we can achieve critically targeted flame off to flame on times. And the cooler is on the shelf. We have quite short delivery time for complete cooler. And as for economic benefits, cooler replacement projects can achieve economic results for 1 year payback time in some projects. Low speed roller clinker crushers are also essential for power savings as well as long equipment life. Dal roller crushers are state-of-the-art design crushers essential for each revamping project. And now 12,000 TPD roller crushers are running successfully. So these are the components for the filter-to-filter concept. And further process enhancements will be achieved by utilizing DAL APC expert systems. And it is based on model predictive control. The existing process data is evaluated for model development and optimization. After the model is formed, DAL APC will control based on this model by predicting future responses and process quality results. The process will be stabilized and most importantly, it will be optimized. DAL APC will automatically move to the optimum operating points that cannot be reached by the operators. You can see in the first graph, the variations are smoother with the DAL APC control. And in the below graphs, it is the deviation graphs. You can see that now the process parameters are more limited in the bandwidth and the deviations are much lower and the process is more stable. So DAL Expert is adaptive, which means you don't need to worry about the effect of most of the changes occurring in the process in time. And it is very flexible, which allows us to program all the legal details of a process. And we are a very experienced team with long expertise in cement process optimization. We support expert service with our team during commissioning at site and after handover 24/7 availability. Right now, we are executing remote commissioning under this COVID-19 pandemic conditions for an expert system. Yeah, direct benefits. In addition to the direct benefits of higher production, lower energy consumption, lower emissions, and higher quality clinker, DAL APC also prevents unnecessary shutdowns blockages and provides a safer, stable, and sustainable operation. And it is with lower resources, lower maintenance costs, and increased lifetime of the equipment. So DAL APC will provide typically up to 5% production increase, up to 4% power savings, and up to 2% specific heat savings, with up to 30% better quality deviation. And in Nuh Cement, we made the PYRO-PROCESS upgrade and applied DAL APC Advanced Process Control System. It was an EPC Turkey revamping project of line 1. The project schedule was 12 months. The aim of the project was to increase the production capacity from 2,800 TPD to 3,200 TPD, and to decrease the specific heat to 790 kilocalories per kg clinker, and clinker exit temperature to 65 degrees Celsius plus ambient temperature. The total construction time achieved during shutdown is only 35 days. And it was made in 2 steps after successful execution of the contract and achieving this stunning performance. We have installed DAL APC for additional improvement. The scope of the EPC turnkey revamping project was we replaced 3-stage cyclones of the 2 strings that makes up 8 cyclones, kiln inlet seal, clinker cooler with casing, kiln hood and cooler fans, tertiary air duct, removal of dust settling chamber, cooler filter fan, kiln feeding system, and as I said, installation of complete scope is finished in 35 days from kiln shutdown. And the achieved performance is way better than the guaranteed performance. The clinker production reached the capacity of 3,400 TPD. The guaranteed value was 3,200 TPD. Specific heat is 750 kilocalories, and the guaranteed was 790. Clinker exit temperature is 54.5 degrees Celsius plus ambient, and energy consumption is 24 kilowatt hours per ton of clinker against 26 kilowatt hours per ton guaranteed value. And we are proud to announce that we have a very satisfied client in every aspect of the project. And after achieving the successful performance under a separate contract, we have installed the DAL APC Expert Advanced Process Control System. Also, with DAL APC, we have reached exciting performance improvements. The system, expert system, regulates the kiln feed, kiln fuel, kiln speed, ID fan, cooler grates, and cooler fans. And the system is running continuously for about a year now. And the results, the benefits of the system provided are process stability, consistency in burning conditions, stable and improved secondary air temperature, consistent process temperature to VHR, and this resulting in stable VHR operation, reduced stoppages because of cyclone blockages, and improved cooler air specific flow, and consistency in clinker quality. And we have achieved a very good performance of improvement of 4% increase in production capacity, 2% reduction in specific power, and 1.5% reduction in specific heat consumption. And again, yeah, we are very glad and we are very proud to announce that we have a very happy client for the expert system as well. And thank you very much. I think, Thomas, the next presentation in September will be the revamping project in Azerbaijan, the Kazakh Cement project, where we have achieved similar successful figures and a happy client. Yeah, and we have made the construction under COVID-19 quarantine conditions in Azerbaijan, and our team took off with a special flight arranged after the commissioning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Adnan. That's a brilliant overview of your project for Nuh Cimento, and it's an impressive project. I didn't realize that you'd got so involved with the automation control. There are a few questions coming up on that side.
Yeah.
Is your APC compatible with ABB, Siemens, and other DCS systems?
Yeah, it is. All these systems are mostly based on MPC control, and our system is offering the same and some advantages for the self optimizations of the process, and we are a very experienced team, and we can highly serve for the systems. We have a great deal of 7/24 availability, and we are serving very good.
Mm-hmm. And just a few questions about kind of burners and coolers, really. On the burner side, do you have a specific burner that you work with? Do you develop your own, or is that normally down to the client? And similarly, on the cooler side, is that primarily the Fons Delta cooler, I guess, that you're working mostly with?
Yeah, for the burner side, of course, in the EPC contract, we have, of course, key companies, partners. We are working also for the burners. Mainly, we are working with unitary burners, but depending on the client, we are very flexible in such a project. The client can guide us to select the components. And for the clinker coolers, yeah, we are mostly using Fons cooler in such a revamping project. But of course, we have different companies in the group, and for example, the electric and automation company can commission a competitor cooler. Such things we are doing always.
Okay. Other questions? One again about the APC. What is the return on investment? Do you have a figure that you can share, or any direction on that?
It depends. It depends on the kiln conditions. First, we make an audit at the plant, and we can calculate the initially the achievements that are possible. It can be quite interesting figures. For example, for Nuh figures, I think it was 2 or 3 months, the complete return of investment. But it depends on the existing process.
Okay, okay. And are there any hardware and software requirements for your expert systems to be installed?
Our system is, it is one of the advantages of our system. We don't need very sophisticated hardware equipment. So standard workstations, we use standard workstations for the APC system. Now, yeah, of course, we are also moving that DAL APC is an edge software. So we are now developing a complete framework for the complete handling of the big data, for the AI system to update MPC parameters and everything. So it will be more, but right now it is standard hardware is okay.
Very good. Okay. Well, Adnan, thank you very much for the presentation. And thank you also, Jean-Francois and Stefan, who had to leave us a little bit earlier. But I think we've had a great session today. I hope you agree. We'll be back in 2 weeks for a market update, which will be looking at some developments around the world and just trying to get a hold on where we are after the first 6 months of 2020, with so much that's been happening, obviously, around the world. So do join us then. So 22nd of July, it will be at the same time on a Wednesday. But otherwise, thank you so much again for attending. Do keep in touch. Do look at Cemnet and read the latest copy of International Cement Review. We've got an exciting program of webinars for the second half of the year, and we'll be releasing information on that over the coming weeks. So I hope that we'll be in touch again like this many times before the end of the year. And after that, obviously, in live face-to-face meetings as soon as the pandemic permits. So I hope that you're all well, wherever you are, that you have a family and your work and your colleagues are safe, and that you're managing the current situation and all the challenges that it's throwing up for all of us. So that's it now for kiln optimization. Thanks very much, and we will see you soon. Look out for the recordings and the slides. They'll be sent to you in the next day or so. Okay, thank you very much, and goodbye to you all.